big wall at the back, it looks like clockwork, but it absolutely is not. Speaking of that big black wall at the back, can you all see the big black concrete wall? You look halfway up the wall right there. Do you see those barred windows?
Yeah.
Those barred windows, that's the Peterborough jail.
Right.
Alright, it's not the jail, but it looks like a jail. The single barred windows halfway up the wall, everyone, a tunnel that travels through the center of our lift block. They're actually large enough to accommodate even our city buses. The lower barred windows, they're mechanical rooms, everyone. Very much like the last chamber that we were all in, we are going to wrap our lines around bars that run down on either side of this chamber right here. Not to keep us from bouncing around so much, just to hold us in place as we all get to do the transfer. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to ask everybody before we had pulled into the chamber here today. Is there maybe anybody on board today that's just a little nervous of heights? Because it's too late. I got you. And with all of us getting right inside the chamber now, in behind us, this large gate should begin to come up out of the water. As this happens, it gives me the opportunity to try and explain to you all how this works just a little bit more in detail. A few things are going to happen in behind us today as this gate does come up and not shut, everyone. We have a walk attendant back here, everyone. This is James, everyone. Say hi, James.
Hi.
James has a really important job to do for all of us. He gets to drop in those fluorescent manual locking pins. And yes, there is the fluorescent pin for each side of each one of these chambers. What these pins are actually for, everyone, to build the world's highest hydraulic blocks, ladies and gentlemen, to get you North America, one Kirk build this exact same system. This one's the highest 65 feet, and away we go. But I will remind you all one more time, it's just one single foot of water inside the chamber that's coming down the side that makes all of this work. Because after they open up that crossover valve, well, that is everything else. So it's like a giant teeter-totter, or seesaw, let's say. An amazing feature about this is we can move boat traffic two directions simultaneously. I can almost guarantee there's boats inside here right now, and if you guys back here can see them, this is the one part of the cruise. You take a picture of a complete stranger. And you better be small, because they're probably taking pictures of us too. Well, they're kind of in behind the towers here today. It's kind of a shame. So it looks like there's two boat rentals over there today, and a 62-ton cruise ship inside of here. It makes absolutely zero difference how many boats are in either chamber, because every boat displaces its own weight in water. So whichever chamber has the full water also has the 130 tons, everyone. Our community's figured that out. And as we all continue to rise, do not worry about the little bit of shaking we feel here from time to time. Just remember, everyone, the structure tomorrow is going to turn 122. You would shake too if you were 122. A little close to the top, we slow back down a little bit to let the rubber seals slide back together because they really do not like any leaks around here. And as we come up to the stop, I kind of told you all that we were going to rise 65 feet, right? I may have misled you just a little bit. Because now we've all reached the top today, we've only actually risen 64 feet. What is about to happen now? They're going to open up the large gate directly in front of us, at which time we will all be charged with an extra foot of water and essentially an extra 130 tons. We actually rise the last foot. We're inside this chamber today. Give you a little idea. If you look down the walls, anywhere around us, you can see the water stains down the walls. What is then going to happen is we're all going to leave this lock. We're going to go for a little cruise down the canal here. We're going to turn around to come back the way we came. In the time that we are all gone, they close the gate directly in front of us, and at some point while we are gone, they have to open the lower gate. They lose the foot of water on the lower side, essentially their 130 tons, and when all the gates are closed again, this lock is ready to go back into motion. Except for this one will now be the heavier chamber at 8 feet of water, and the bottom of the lighter just 7. They just keep doing that all day long, up and down. So the only thing they really have to do the transfer, open up both the gates, and then push that button. This is assuming they have electricity, of course. And a lot of people ask and wonder, what if there is no electricity? Well, if the transfer starts and the power goes out, the transfer completes because there is no electricity involved. It actually takes more electricity to boil your kettle at home for a coffee than to actually make this thing go up or down. What they have a really big problem doing, opening and closing the gates. And just to let everybody know, they got enough reserve power to open and close one chamber gate. If you happen to be in the other chamber, yeah, you're stuck there until the power comes back on. I myself, as a captain, have been stuck in this upper chamber for 4 hours. You guys go on, but you get to go to the bar, or the captain, and it's no fun to watch. We've all risen a total of 77 feet, just shy of 23 meters from the lake that we started in to the canal directly in front of us, everyone. And it is dug up in the tower today, everyone. And the local gardener working out here, watering his babies. Now that we have all gone up the Peterborough Golf Clock, everyone, I should probably tell you a little bit about the man who built and designed all of this.